Very special reason to rejoice and be happy in this celebration, and a joy that I can share with you in a very special way. For 9 years I worked with and lived and worked with the speaker that will talk to us today, Brother Jose. And I assure you, we are going to be enthused by his vision and his enthusiasm and love for our order and its mission. And I assure you, this will be a very happy and wonderful experience. So please, Brother Jose.
Good morning, brothers and sisters, and thank you very much, James. Thank you. Dear brothers and sisters, it is with great joy that I greet you all. But in this moment, I want to greet especially the new Minister Provincial of this province, Mike, and his administration. And also, I want to greet the former Minister Provincial, John Doctor. 1 year ago, you invited me to be here. Thank you very much for this invitation. I greet you all, and I do so in my own name and in the name of the entire General Definitory. I wish to share with you through this fraternal visit the joy of the jubilee of this province of the Sacred Heart on celebrating 150 years since the arrival of the friars to this land. 150 years of blessing and triumph, for it could not be otherwise. 150 years of fidelity on the part of the Lord, responded, I am sure, to by the majority of the friars. 150 years since the first sowing of Franciscan values in this land. Congratulations, brothers. There are many reasons for giving thanks to the Lord. Let us open our lips and our heart to give praise. Let us look to the past in thankfulness. Let us live the present with passion in order to embrace the future with hope. This is the program I propose to you for this jubilee. Turn your eyes to the future, toward which the Spirit is pushing us and wishes to continue doing great things through us, as it did in the past through the friars who arrived from other lands. To help you in this task, I wish to share with you the path that the Order is following in view of a refundation of a new springtime in our life and mission. The Order, in recent years, has moved through the priorities formulated for the first time in the basis of the Charter of 1997, and then by a capitular mandate of the General Charter of 2003, from the perspective of the fraternity mission on this occasion, as suggested by the same chapter. Within this project, which we could say is basic, was inserted the project the grace of our origins, through which our General Council wishes to celebrate the 8th centenary of the foundation of our order. With regard to the priorities, I will state what we read in the final document of the 2003 chapter. There we can read, a key in reading how to live our identity and to understand the expectations of the world. The priorities help us to focus and concentrate on the essentials of our form of life. I think we have progressed a lot, but we will have to continue working in something we have recognized as being fundamental for all of us Friar Minor: the spirit of prayer and devotion, fraternal life in communion, the life of minority, poverty and solidarity, formation and evangelization. None of these priorities is optional, but is rather an option of life which, living authenticity, will bring us to be a little greater and better Friar Minor each day. With regard to the project, The Grace of Our Origins, we could well say that it has put the gospel at the heart of our vocation and mission as their fundamental objective. The gospel is the heart of our Franciscan vocation and mission, is the key for understanding and living them at all times and in every situation. Our form of life is rooted in the gospel and would not be understandable without it. If we wish to summarize our life, we could as well use the words of the first rule: Vita Evangelii Jesu Christi, life of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. Our life, for Francis, is the practical incarnation of the good news of the gospel. The gospel is the obligatory reference point for any approach to our forma vitae and for any renewal of it. The project, The Grace of Our Origins, tries therefore to reappropriate, re-express and recreate the most unheard of aspect of that wonderful intuition of Francis, to live the gospel sine glossa, sine glossa, sine glossa. This, nothing less and nothing more, is what we desire today through the celebration of the 8th centenary of the foundation of our order. On celebrating the 8th centenary of the foundation of our order, we not only celebrate an historical event, the approval of the proto-rule by the Pope Innocent, but an event of grace which is leading us to the refoundation of our life and mission, that is, to return to the basics, to the gospel, in order to incarnate them today in new ways and new structures which, by taking the signs of the times and places into account, would make the values of our forma vitae and with them our life and mission more significant and credible. This process of refundation will lead us